Hey folks, it's Wednesday. It's Drew again, and here we are, another week of Corona. Um, I'm not going to really talk on that today. I think everybody has is pretty much worn out with that talk. You've heard from experts, amateurs, you name it. It's all over. It's everywhere. Um, I can't add to anything to what's been said as far as that, as far as the virus itself. What I'd rather talk about is how we, as a country, meaning government, corporations, and us as individuals, have allowed this to happen. I'm not talking so much about the virus itself. I'm talking about the way that it's being handled and our lack of equipment and personnel and our readiness. And yeah, it's something that's very extreme. We're all going to look back, 2020 hindsight, we're going to look back and what we could have done. And, I don't know. Maybe some people were warning the alarms early that something like this could happen, and we just really weren't ready for it. But aside from that, aside from the planning and having logistics in place, equipment in place, supplies in place, there's a bigger issue here. And it didn't just start recently. It's been going on for years. And like I just said earlier, it's the government, it's corporations, and we as individuals who are responsible for it. What I'm talking about is allowing China and other foreign countries to produce our goods. I don't mind global trade. It's good. It's good for everybody's economy. It's a good thing. But you cannot allow other countries to be responsible for critical supplies that this country needs at any given time. Um, China, I've said this in other videos, China's responsible for 80% of our medication that we get. That is a national security problem. That is really, that's always been a bad thing, okay? So that's just medicine. But we all go out, we go to the store, we preach, oh, we're going to buy American, buy American. And there's probably a lot of Americans out there that would love to do that. The problem is, corporate America and our government sold us out, and we're responsible because we like the cheaper prices. So it's our fault. But they sold us out, and they have all these other third world countries and these other countries like China and India and all producing these things, these items and goods really cheap. And we run to the Walmart and everything. And if you want to buy, if you want, I'm frustrated. You hear a lot of people say after this we all have to band together and buy American. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You find products that are made in this country and see if you could live on those items. Because I guarantee you can't. All right? Too much stuff comes from other countries that we depend on. And like I said, it's all of our faults. Okay? It's greed. This is what you get, folks. This is what you get. Okay? You're living along, oh, I'll save $1 here, I'll save $1 here, I'll buy this. Look where we are. We can't produce enough masks for hospital personnel. Is that ridiculous? Isn't that absurd? That we have to have all running around like chickens without a head, trying to find people to make items for us, making manufacturers that manufacture cars have to manufacture ventilators. Like, what is wrong with this country? So, this has been going on. These trade deals, these deals that everybody's been making for years, it all came back to bite us in the ass, and now we're paying for it. So I don't want to hear it. I hear the blame games going on. This governor, this mayor, the president, everybody else is to blame for not having supplies, and why don't we? Because we don't make our own. Wouldn't it be nice if we had factories here? You know what? I would pay more money for something that's made in this country. If it was actually made in this country, I would do it. Nobody, very few people would do that. Very few people would do that. Okay? Everybody wants to cut corners and save a buck. Well, now it's come back to get you. All right, so that's what I'm talking about today. There's going to be plenty of blame going on. Everybody's going to be pointing fingers at everybody else. Um, and like I said, I'm not talking about the virus itself. Okay, that's for another day. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of that and figure that out. What happened with that? But our preparedness and our ability to take care of ourselves is gone. That's pathetic. What happened to the greatest generation? What happened to that mentality? It's lost. It's lost. And I don't know how to get it back. I don't know if we can get that back. But I'm telling you right now, folks, this should be a big, big wake up call. All right, and I don't care. Some of you don't, if you don't like Trump or anything, these deals that he's making with China and these other, we have to make our own stuff. Bottom line, we have to make our own stuff. So enough of this week. Listen, folks, stay safe out there. Do what you got to do. Um, follow the directions of what real experts are saying to do. We'll beat this thing. But until next time, have a good one.